Check it out, guys. This is the winch that's been on the Highboy, full-size diesel crawler for about 5 years now. It's definitely been through hell and back. I've punched rocks to the gearbox. I've gone through a few cables. I think this is the 5th fair lead I've thrown on it. It will not die. I throw it on my trailer. I throw it on my tow rig. It's on a receiver hitch. It's been on other people's rigs. It's never given up on me. It pulls strong. It's a little on the slower side for the spool. Other than that, I love this winch. A lot of guys know how much I love this winch. It's definitely saved me a few times. Well, I'm going to retire this to just the trailer. I'm going to let it just do some trailer pulls, and I got this new winch here for staying on the Highboy, so I'm not going to have to swap them back and forth. This is also a Harbor Freight winch. It's their new winch, the Apex, still a Badland winch. It's a 12,000 pound, just like my last one. So we're gonna unbox this thing, check it out, and then I'm gonna put it on that receiver. I'm gonna throw it on the Highboy as soon as I get done prepping this thing, and then we're gonna go beat the heck out of it and see how it does. Let's check it out. So it gives you, looks like it gives you its water rating. I do believe this winch is actually more waterproof than the previous. Dust rating actually comes with a synthetic rope this time, not a cable. 80 feet, which I believe is 20 feet longer than the previous. Wireless remote, and 31.5 feet per minute line speed, which is a quicker line speed than the old winch, so that'd be nice. And I believe also this thing's got a better brake, from what I've told, than the previous. Got an instruction manual. I'll have to make sure to ignore that. Stickers. Everyone loves stickers. Let's see here. Got a new style forged hook. The spring actually looks to be pretty decent. That's usually the first to go. Spring looks pretty solid. Wireless remote. Looks pretty solid. It says auto off after 2 minutes, so that'll be nice when you throw it in your door panel. It won't spool your winch in and destroy your winch. I know a couple of buddies have done that with the previous wireless setups that you have to add on to the winch. Got some cables. Billet fair lead. Looks beefy enough. There she is. Got this doohickey. I wanted to say it was something to do with the license plate mount, but I'm actually thinking it's, I'm pretty sure you can relocate this control box on this winch. I'm not positive, but we'll get there soon enough and figure that out. But that's probably what that is. This is going to be the wire for the remote. I'm sure in case your battery dies, you're going to want that for a backup. Hardware. More hardware. I'm not sure what this is. Okay, cool. It's got a battery cutoff, which is cool. You could totally disconnect the winch from your batteries. That's a nice little safety to have there for sure. All right, I'm gonna have to put this down. Must say this thing looks really nice compared to the old style winch. It does look to be far more waterproof. That's nice, a little reassuring. I have filled that gearbox with water on that thing when I punched that gearbox in with a rock and didn't seem to mind, but I'm sure it's not ideal. Synthetic rope spooled on. Don't have to spool it on there. Overall, it legitimately looks pretty nicely built. Kind of excited about this one. Got a spot plug in the remote, and it looks like switch on off to turn on the wireless remote. That's pretty cool. This cover actually seems pretty solid. I mean, I don't see any reason to question this winch. Pretty excited to try to beat this thing up and see what it does. Looks like we got a couple sleeves. Protect the synthetic rope when you're dragging it over stupid stuff like I like to do quite often. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna throw this thing on this truck, and then here pretty soon, hopefully, go wheeling. I'm gonna try to get up to Fordyce. I'm sure the Rubicon a couple times and see if I can't get myself stuck and see what the winch will do. I know snow wheeling's coming on us quick. That's always good for some heavy winching. Go find some people stuck and pull them out. So this will be a lot of fun. Definitely check out this thing. It should be in the stores by now, I believe. To watch my next video, I'll put it on the truck and do some pulls.